Free Robux. You have all probably tried to get free Robux at least once in your lives. You could have maybe tried to sell clothing, maybe tried to make a new game, UGCs, and even going into extremely legit websites that promise free Robux. Don't do that, by the way. But probably the most efficient way to earn free Robux is of course by playing donation games. And what is the best donation game for getting free Robux? It's of course Please Donate. However, most people that I know never make it past 10,000 Robux raised because they're always doing some things wrong and it's costing them a lot of Robux. So in today's video, I'm going to show you my top 10 best tips to earn twice as much Robux, twice as fast. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Starting with the best tip I could ever give you, beg. No, I'm just kidding. Never beg. Now, you're of course allowed to just go up and ask someone for Robux. That is totally fine, and I must admit, I do that sometimes as well. But never, and I mean never, follow after someone and constantly beg them, please, Robux, please, Robux, please. Just don't do that. Just please don't do that. Now the next tip I want to go over is to have a good booth idea. For example, look at this booth. I need RBX 10, 15, 20, 300. This is the kind of booth you do not want. You want your booth to look somewhat like this. Your booth should have one of these three things. It should, one, have a lot of donation options so that both poor people and rich people can donate you. You should have a booth that stands out among the other booths. And the third thing your booth should have is promising text, like this one. Always be happy and don't let bad things ruin your day. Now booths like this, they are the booths that I often donate to when I play Please Donate. Over the next tip. Also, real quick before you continue the video, this video was heavily inspired by Liquates video, so go check out his video and let's just get back into my video. The next tip on our list is to be creative and use your talents to your advantage. Basically what I'm saying is that there is something you're good at, like playing an instrument, making a joke, or just singing. You should use that talent of yours to get Robux. One cool example is this girl. She's currently singing karaoke for fun. She's using her talent of singing to her advantage. And it's working because I'm now gonna drop 100. So that's why you use your talents to your advantage. My next tip is a really simple tip, but it's also a really important tip if you want to get your Robux in as fast as possible, and that tip is the server hop. What I mean is that if your server looks somewhat like this, just a lot of empty booth places and AFK people, then you really should not be in the server because that really lowers your chance of getting Robux if there's no one active to actually give you Robux. So I would suggest if your server is dead like this one, you come over to this one right here and you click either random voice chat server and you find a server that looks good, but as you can see, this server is not that much active either. So I would suggest you just server hop until you find a server that's actually good, because that really increases your chances of getting the Robux. Now on to tip 5, which is probably the biggest tip I can ever give you when it comes to Please Donate, and that is to get voice chat. I am not even kidding, getting voice chat was the best decision I've ever made in Roblox. What I'm saying is that basically if you have voice chat, they can just hear your reaction, and if it's good, they might donate you more. Which brings me to the next tip on my list, and that is to overreact. Or just to have a genuine and good reaction. So let's say if someone was to donate you like 10k and your reaction was like this, thank you. That is not a good reaction. Try to make your reaction somewhat like this. And the 6th tip on my list is also one that has benefited me a lot, and that is to make friends. Because you have no idea how much Robux I've gained just for making friends. So from my personal experience, building trust and making friends is the best way to earn Robux on Please Donate. The next tip on my list is a really simple tip, but it can also benefit you a lot, and that is to look at the leaderboard. Basically what I'm saying is that if you see a big donation from someone to someone, like a nuke or a smite, You should look up the person giving the Robux or the person receiving the Robux, and if they have their joins on, you might potentially be able to join their game and just maybe get some free Robux. And my 8th tip is to absolutely never go AFK. Unless you have to, of course. There's times when going AFK is completely allowed, like when you're going to school, you have some homework to do, you're eating out with friends, and just every time you're not at your PC. But if you have the ability to be at your PC, I would suggest you absolutely never go AFK, and here's the reason why. When you're AFK, you're of course going away from keyboard, which means that people will not be able to hear your reaction, and you won't be able to have a reaction when you receive a donation. When you can't see or hear the reaction, where's the fun in that, bro? My next tip could be a little bit risky if you do not know what you're doing, but the tip is to look for free Robux live streams. Basically on YouTube, there are channels dedicated to just giving Robux away to the people that watch their videos and watch their live streams. So if you just want a quick and easy way to get some Robux, it's not a lot, but it's some Robux, I would suggest you go into one of these streams. Just be careful that you don't join a pre-recorded fake live stream. I know Liquates made a video where you can distinguish fake live streams from real live streams, so I would suggest you go check that video out. Now onto the 10th and final tip of this video, and that tip is to realize that you will never be rich in Roblox and that you might as well just give up right now. No, I am of course joking. Never give up. I know how mentally draining this game can be, just looking at the leaderboard and seeing all of the 10Ks, 1Ks. It's harsh, bro. No matter how potentially mentally draining this game can be, you should never give up. Because you gotta remember what Brawler93 said. Always be happy and never let bad things ruin your day. I'm out. Thank you for watching.